Good afternoon. It's Friday, October 13th. I've been really busy at work and I haven't really had much time to do stuff in the garden, and it has really suffered. Ooh, turn this way. Sun's over there right now. Get my good side right here. So the garden's kind of suffered. Some stuff has happened. I had a watering issue in the back. We're going to do a little walkthrough on that right now. So let's get going. There's the neighbor's vineyard. They were just harvesting their grapes last weekend, I think. But as you can see, the redwoods have made quite the mess here. Well, let's start here with the melons. They're still growing, actually. I might plant them here again next year, but there's still a few there. I'll get some more. These are not looking too good, but there's a whole bunch of patty pans I need to pick, and a couple big yellow squash right there that I missed. Some other ones. I'll probably pull all these today, but they're looking pretty sad. My tomatoes are not looking too good. There's a lot of tomatoes on them. I'm gonna pick a bunch of them today and see, but I haven't been able to really maintain them. But my basil and herbs are doing good. I'm gonna pick these and dry them. Might do a little video on that. My rosemary, my thyme. And then this is that plant, that Cajun bell that I snapped off and then transplanted and made a video about that. And look at this thing. I'm gonna try to overwinter it. It has peppers on it. I'm gonna try to overwinter it and see what happens, because it actually looks really, really healthy. So we'll see how that goes. But now we'll go to the back, because this area depresses me. But I think I'm gonna pull some of these squash, and I'll probably do a winter garden over here because it gets sun most of the time. Do a little walk around the roses. Everything's just looking a little gloomy. Oh, my umbrella. But I haven't really been able to trim the roses or anything. I've just been so busy. And I've raked this a few times because it's that time of year, and they're close to done with dropping the redwood feathers. If you look, but there, man, there's just makes a freaking mess. It's my kid's bike. So, but we have some cilantro that I actually went to seed, and I did pull the seeds off of it. There's some more Cajun, or not Cajun, there's some more the Italian scallions. These ones aren't looking too bad. Lots of these tomatoes. I'm gonna give some to my neighbor. There's just, look at that. Look at it, it's just ridiculous. But here's the problem, is this thing has now taken over my pathway. It's still producing. See? It's not doing good. But all I'm charred. So what happened was, it was hot here about a week and a half ago. And I noticed everything was kind of wilting a little bit and starting to look funny and falling over, like all this stuff. And I couldn't figure out why. I just thought it was kind of end of the season, and it just got progressively worse and worse. And even all this stuff over here was looking a little funny. Everything was just not quite doing what it needed to do. And I mean, this tomato kind of took the brunt of it. It all fell over and collapsed, but it has a lot of tomatoes on it. And the problem was, one of my kids, right there, look at that. That's where I get my water for the garden. One of my kids had shut off, there's my beer right there, but they had shut off the valve. Instead of shutting off just the hose, they had shut off the valve. Totally killed the water. Because that just goes along here, like this, and then it ducks underground, goes into there, comes across right about there, and then hits all this stuff. Yeah, it was just a little frustrating. Everything should be looking a little better, but my ghost pepper's doing good. My habanero's still doing. The pepper plants are take to that a lot better. Here's my Cajun bell, my other Cajun bell. It has a ton of that branch snapped off. It's done, but it's okay. But my cucumbers really took a hit. They were about done anyways, but they pretty much died because of that. I'm still getting a couple. One there, and one on the ground there. So not too bad. This fig tree is, I don't know what's going on. It's just, it has a ton of figs, but they're not. I mean, some of them are. There's one right there. Covered in ants. Some of them ripen, some of them don't. They're just taking their sweet time. Oh, there's a nice ripe one. Everything's not too bad. Some nice poblanos. We got some red serranos. Actually, I like the red peppers better, so it'll, that's good. I got a whole bunch I'm gonna harvest today. I'll put a little thing at the end with everything, and I'll show you what I get. So I'll take any ideas for a winter garden, what people think I should plant. Never done one before. I'm gonna do it this year, so we'll see what happens. Until then, cheers.